The childminding sector in Scotland is in crisis, with more than a third of carers leaving the profession in the past 6 years, it has been warned. The Scottish Childminding Association, SCMA, said 34% of childminders had quit since funding was increased for early education and childcare in 2016. By 2026 this figure is expected to have risen to 64%. The SCMA said more than 1,900 childminding businesses and 11,000 places had been lost. Chief Executive Graham McAllister said the losses cannot be sustained. 2 years ago, SCMA also warned that we had the makings of a workforce crisis. That crisis is now here, he said. Shortages of childminders are being experienced all around Scotland. We have reached a critical crossroad and time period within which to act, to allow childminding to become less and less available, and potentially disappear altogether as a form of childcare in Scotland, or to act decisively and intervene before it is too late to safeguard childminding for children and families around Scotland. The association's early learning and childcare audit warns of the impact the expansion of the funded hours policy has had on the childminding workforce in Scotland, and lists a number of recommendations the organisation said could support childminder recruitment. It said the Scotland-wide drive to recruit 12,000 additional staff into nurseries to support the expansion has had a destabilizing effect on the childminding sector. As part of the audit, 82% of childminders who responded said there had been a very significant or significant increase in paperwork, with many doing an extra 5 hours of form filling every week. The research, commissioned by the Scottish Government, found that most local authorities had not carried out an impact assessment of early learning expansion plans on local childminding businesses. Mr. McAllister said the shortage of childminders was impacting on parental choice and would impede Scottish Government commitments for 1-year-olds and school-aged childcare. He said, with shortages of childminders all around Scotland, demand outstrips supply and there is a need and opportunity to establish many more childminding businesses which can provide a rewarding, flexible career. He added that his organisation had piloted a supported model of childminder recruitment in remote and rural areas, which is successfully recruiting childminders in areas others have not been able to, adding that it now needed to be scaled up. The Scottish Government has been approached for comment.